Hey there folks, it's Ethan the Farmer. Guess where I'm at? I'm in this great metropolis called Birmingham. Birmingham's one of the major cities here in Alabama. And if you walk through this town, I would say at least 30% of the buildings in the metro area of Birmingham are dilapidated, falling down. The garbage is astounding. The sirens going off constantly. It's just crazy. You know, I'm in the neighborhood of Arlington, which is a neighborhood in Birmingham. And I mean, even the school is abandoned. Everything down here is abandoned. Yeah, they got a sign about electing a sheriff. They need to do more than elect a sheriff. They need to elect some people that actually give a rip about the people. And they need to elect somebody that's actually going to do something to fix and take this town and this city and this state and this nation back for we the people. Now, I'm not a native of this town, but I believe in we the people. I believe in folks doing what's right. I believe in honoring the concept of self-governance. And this right here, this isn't self-governance. This is an eyesore. Whole situation down here. I mean, there's no jobs. There's the poverty, the working class people struggling. It's just crazy. It makes no sense. You know, you got these people running for Jefferson County Commission District 2. Do they really care about the people, or are they just another elected official blowing smoke up the people's rump and not actually doing what they're supposed to be doing? Because that seems to be more what this is all about in our day and age. The government of the state of Alabama, the local government, the state government, the county governments, the city governments, it's all gone to the trash. It's time we find some people that actually want to stand up and make this about we the people. You know, these windows everywhere. Why? What kind of nonsense is this? You know? Yeah, they got shotgun houses, but right next to it's a big old pile of trash. Because guess what? Nobody in the government cares. You know, we need to do something. It's time that we'll actually say something and do something. You know, it shouldn't be this way. These used to be thriving cities, thriving businesses, thriving metropolises. Birmingham used to be one of the thriving big cities of the South. And what is it today? Well, I can show you what it is. It's a big old pile of garbage and a bunch of buildings falling down and poverty and the working class people suffering while the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the trash pile gets bigger. Our government's a trash pile. What are we going to do about it? When are we going to actually stand up, speak out, and do something and take back our country, our world? You know, right here's a toilet. Our government's just about flushed us. We're headed down that toilet at a speed that is unbelievable. You know, grass that's higher than my waist, weeds, brush. These cities are suffering. These people are suffering. Why? The constant sirens, the constant reminders of the derelict world that we live in now, where the government is not for the people. It's all about persecuting the people and creating more wealth for the rich and less for the working class. You know, then you got government buildings that look like the Taj Mahal in the middle of the ghetto. Now, you want to know something funny? That's family court. That's where they snatch kids for a living. That's where they destroy people's lives with crazy child support and crazy nonsense. But that's why that building looks fancy, nice mowed grass, but they got to have barbed wire around it because that's Jefferson County DHR courts, family court, you know. But then you look, you got buildings like this, busted windows, stuff like this. I mean, there's a kid's toy, reminder of better days, right there. Something's got to change. Isn't it time we change? Isn't it time we start doing something about what's going on? Start fighting back? Start turning the tables on these politicians? Let's get all these career politicians and these wealthy goons out of office Let's start putting working class people in it. Let's take the guy that runs this gas station over here that works hard every day and put him in the Capitol. You know, there's another burned out building just left here to decay. Reeks to high heaven. Beautiful paint job on the outside. Inside's just burnt to shit. Whole place burned up. You know? It's the whole situation here is, it's shameful. We're not a third world country, but guess what? We're allowing our society and our cities and our people to fall into third world standards because we're not doing anything about it. We're not fighting back. We're not taking a stand. We're not speaking up. We're not being heard because we're scared. Well, let's not be scared. Let's open our mouths. I don't know if you believe in God, but God gave us a mouth, and it's high time we open it and be heard. You know, it's time to get off that couch, get out in front of that TV and cause a ruckus. You know, we got a right to protest in this country, and by God, we better use it. Because, you know, you got the fancy lawyers' cars coming out of there, government cars, coming out of the Fort Knox of the government facility with the big old fancy fences. I'm taking you up here where you can see the sign for yourself. And right next door is grass that's 3 feet high and buildings that are burned down. Because the leadership in this country, the leadership is just gone to pot. Oh, the name of the road going into this place is Family Court. I want you to read that. Family Court. See what it says right there? Hold up, I'm trying to get a good picture. No through traffic. Well, yeah, no through traffic. Anybody that goes in there never comes out. That's what's wrong. So come on, folks. Wake up, be heard, get involved, do your part. It's time that we get these career politicians out of here. And I'm not just talking Birmingham. I'm talking every city, every town, every county, every state. I'm even talking the goons in Washington. It's time we do something. We shouldn't have to have communities where the only thing that looks nice is the government buildings. Everything else is trashed and falling down and burned up because the leadership in those towns is just, there's no jobs, there's no work, there's no economy. The working class people have been kicked in the teeth too many times. You know, but I bet there's rich around here that the government where they live is all nice and manicured yards. Why? Why? So I'm gonna walk back over here just a little bit, walking down the street. You know, that right there looks like that was a lollipop lane. That was a daycare that burned. And it just left to rot. Couldn't have been that long ago. It's got a nice pretty sign. Beautiful paint job on the outside. But the situation is, the leadership of Birmingham is garbage, you know? The leadership of Alabama is garbage. Kay Ivey doesn't think that anybody in this state deserves her time except for the elite. And that's not what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a government by the people, for the people. And that's what it was supposed to be from day one. Got some more kids' toys out here in the grass. You know, walking down through here. I mean, these houses look like they're occupied, but they're in disrepair. No money, no resources. Why? Why is this acceptable? What happened to we the people? Are we all just too lazy to stand up and speak? Because it sure looks that way. It don't make no sense to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll come back on later.